heading deep into the mountains on a mission of mercy. 2 weeks after the earthquake, and some remote areas are still cut off.
I just got some message from the villagers over there that whole the villagers is really destroyed and no one are reaching still from any organization or from government.
After 3 hours driving, they stopped to buy supplies. Ravi is a volunteer. He spent the last 2 weeks collecting and distributing aid to those that need it most. The donations have come from friends and business contacts in China and the United States. Everyone wants to help. He checks the goods after they're loaded onto the truck: rice, cooking oil, and a few other bare essentials. The next leg of the journey is even more perilous. Narrow roads choked with trucks trying to deliver aid, but everything is grinding to a halt. Higher up, the terrain is even harder to navigate. Fast-flowing streams swollen with rainwater, and then steep, narrow passes on paths badly hit by landslides. Right up here in the mountains, these pathways really are really hard to get up. They're incredibly steep. It's starting to rain, so it's getting muddy. And the truck with all the rice and provisions is stuck. It just can't get up any further. Everyone joins in. The village has already run out of food, and they desperately need this aid. All 136 houses in the village were destroyed. Most people stored their grain supplies in their houses. Now it's buried, but food isn't the biggest problem.
We are very worried about the monsoon. We can't stay here. We are trying to build a temporary shelter, but we have no plastic sheets, and we have nowhere else to go.
The truck finally manages to struggle up the hill, and the sacks of rice are unloaded. To Ravi's satisfaction, he managed to get the aid through.
So I feel really happy. I just get help from different country from my friend. So I'm really happy to distribute for these 4 villagers, and really these are the really victims.
The aid's distributed amongst the villagers. There's relief, but you can also see the anxiety and exhaustion of the past 2 weeks on their faces. They feel forgotten and ignored.
14 days, but from the government side, no one came here from the help. That people for collection the any other data, no one came here. They need the tents, actual first priority for tents, and after that, foods.
For the moment, the villagers have what they need, but these supplies are only enough for 10 days. And they'll be cut off again when the monsoon arrives at the end of the month. As the supply truck heads back down to the valley, no one knows if it'll be able to return. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bungtang Village, Northern Nepal.